The Washington Post reports Democrats are preparing a year-long assault against the tax package. House Minority Leader Nancy Pelosi, she tweeted this: Republicans are about to take a victory lap to celebrate pillaging the future of America's children. Hashtag GOP tax scam. Come in, please. Congressman Tim Ryan, Democrat from Ohio. Tim, you challenged Pelosi for leadership in the House. Do you really think that this tax bill pillages children? And one more for you, if I may. Nancy Pelosi said it raises taxes on 86 million middle-class households. Do you believe that?
Well, as the taxes phase out, yes, that's exactly what's going to happen. And I think the voters got to, well, of course, these
raises taxes on 86 million middle-class Americans.
Yes.
And you're saying, yes, it does, because the tax cuts are phased out after 5 years. Therefore, it is a tax increase after 5 years. Is that it?
That's exactly it.
Don't you think that that's misinformation, Congressman?
Stuart, please let me talk.
Okay.
You asked me a question. Let me talk. Thank you. Look, those tax cuts phase out. They're not going to mean a whole lot. I think some people will get some crumbs. But here's what we're doing. The corporate tax cuts and the tax cuts for the high-end people, the wealthiest people, those are made permanent. Okay, and here's the deal that every American needs to be concerned with, including those people that are getting the tax cut. We are going to borrow, when it's all said and done, $2.2 or $2.3 trillion. We're going to borrow it primarily from China, and that is going to run up huge deficits. I've been here a long time, and I've listened to Republicans and conservatives talk about deficits ad nauseum. And here we are blowing a huge hole into our budget. And China, let's think about what they're going to do with their money. We're going to pay interest on $1.5 trillion, which is going to be about $2.2 or $2.3 trillion. They're building islands in the South China Sea. They're building submarines. They're increasing their cyber capacity. They're building bases in Africa. They're going to high-speed rail, battery-powered cars, renewable energy. Now, if the wealthiest people in the country are okay with getting a tax cut, paying it back to China with interest, and they're modernizing and investing in their economy and their military, then they have a different opinion about what we should be doing here in the United States.
Do you think that the economy will grow next year with these tax cuts?
Well, it's growing now. I mean, it's at 3% growth now. It's been
grow
growing for the last 8 or 9 years. I think what I think is going to happen is we're going to have a sugar high for probably the next 6 months to a year. I think the stock market's going to continue to go up. But at the end of the day, there's going to be a crash, just like your kid crashes when he sneaks a candy bar
in
holiday cookies.
You're forecasting a stock market crash?
I think there's going to be a recession in the future, in the next couple of years. Yes, I do. And I think we can't continue to borrow this amount of money.
Do you think wages will go up? I mean, we've got on our screens just a moment ago, we had six major corporations, all of whom are going to pass along their tax savings from this tax bill, passing along directly to their workers. They're going to invest more, pay higher wages, train more people, hire more people. I mean, isn't that a benefit to tens and hundreds of thousands of people?
Corporate profits are the highest that they've ever been. I don't think this tax cut is going to lead to any kind of significant investment that wasn't already going to happen. And everyone knows how to play the President of the United States, say, oh, my God, Mr. President, this tax cut's so great, and we're going to reinvest our money. These decisions, AT&T was planning a corporate bonus or a bonus for their workers well before this tax cut had even reached the House floor. They don't decide that at the last minute. Oh, my God, the tax cut just passed. We're going to give our employees a bonus. They just decided that today.
Actually, FedEx said exactly that. That's exactly what FedEx said.
Well, of course they're going to tell the President that's what he wants to hear. I mean,
no, he didn't tell the President that. He said it on a conference call as soon as their earnings came out. Because of the tax deal, we're going to invest this, this, and this.
Of course they said that. And if you watched the White House ceremony yesterday, of course everyone tells the President how great he is and how much this is going to help. Look, corporate profits are the highest they've ever been, Stuart. And I'm saying if you're going to invest into a factory, you're going to give your employees a bonus, you have the cash to do it right now. And so to your audience, I would just say, look, are you okay getting this tax cut and us borrowing $2.2 trillion from China to give it to you? And let me be very, very clear here. The tax code needs reformed. It needs simplified. The corporate tax needs reform. I'm not saying
I wish
we shouldn't
had
do
more
that.
time. I wish we had more time, because I'd love to ask you about the $10 trillion that a Democrat administration ran up in the last 8 years. I'm terribly sorry. I don't mean to be rude, but I'm out of time. I'm very sorry, sir. I'm out of time.
800,000 jobs lost the first month President Obama was in. That's the responsibility of the previous administration.
And you're worried about $2 trillion, which you think might be added to the debt in the next 10 years. Okay. Congressman Ryan, come on back soon.